Trump was and is a child of New York. Born and raised in the borough of Queens to a life of hard-earned privilege. He was the fourth of 5 children, born to a Scottish immigrant mother, Mary, and a housing developer father, Fred, who left an important mark on his son.
My father was great. Good salesman, good builder. He loved to build houses. He was a good builder. I learned so much from him. And he was a great guy, a lovely guy. I loved my father.
He described his mother, Mary, a Scottish immigrant, as the perfect housewife. His father, Fred, was a millionaire real estate developer. The Trump patriarch has been described as a human machine, driven.
His father was, he was a demanding guy, and he did very much push Donald, and Donald in some ways was the chosen son.
That ambition was unmistakably prevalent in young Donald's DNA.
He apparently loved military school. He liked the kind of out front, I think, competitiveness of it. There were so many different ways that you could excel and get medals and ribbons.
Donald Trump thrived, rising in rank, and he was socially popular with men and women. He also gravitated towards sports, or rather, winning in sports, in soccer, wrestling, football, and baseball.
He excelled at baseball to the point where I think his coaches felt that he could become a professional baseball player.
The children were all raised to be high achievers, but Donald in particular patterned himself after his father.
I started off making little deals in Brooklyn and Queens with my father, and they seemed to work out.
And then with a loan from Dad, Donald Trump struck out on his own.
I think the rules that Fred Trump taught his son Donald began with, you must be a winner.
You have said that one of the most important aspects in your personality is winning. Why winning? What about it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game?
I like winning better. Look, we have to win. Ladies and gentlemen, I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again. I was called by a major reporter whose name I won't use, and he said to me, what you've done has never been done in the history of United States politics. And more people are resonating to what I'm saying, and that's why I'm leading in every poll. We will have so much winning if I get elected that you may get bored with winning. I think I have to win. I'm about winning.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account?
Only Rosie O'Donnell. The big problem this country has is being politically correct. I've been challenged by so many people, and I don't frankly have time for total political correctness.
This is a tough business to run for president.
I know, you're a tough guy, Jim.
And we need to have a leader that is
real tough.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to the presidency.
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at 3, so
Doesn't matter.
Far I'm doing better.
Doesn't matter.
So far I'm doing better. You know, you started off over here, Jim. You're moving over further and further. Pretty soon you're going to be off the end.
This doesn't do.
I will build a great wall on our southern border, and I will have Mexico pay for that wall.
The former president of Mexico, Vicente Fox, he said today, and I'm quoting him, he said, I'm not going to pay for that, quote, effing wall. How are you going to make them pay for the wall?
I will, and the wall just got 10 feet taller, believe me. Tolerance for criminal aliens is zero.
Everyone said it couldn't happen. Except Donald Trump and his family.
Donald J. Trump has been selected as the Republican Party nominee for President of the United States.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Republican nominee for President, Donald J. Trump, and the Democratic nominee for President, Hillary Clinton.
At least I have a plan to fight ISIS.
No, you're telling the enemy everything you want to do.
No, we're not.
See, you're telling the enemy everything you want to do. No wonder you've been fighting ISIS your entire adult life. We're going to secure the border. And once the border is secured, at a later date, we'll make a determination as to the rest. But we have some bad hombres here, and we're going to get them out. We'll release my tax returns against my lawyer's wishes. When she releases her 33,000 emails that have been deleted,
Make sure
I did not support the war in Iraq.
2002.
That is a mainstream media nonsense put out by her, because she, frankly, I think the best person in her campaign is mainstream media.
My Social Security payroll contribution will go up, as will Donald's, assuming he can't figure out how to get out of it. But what we want to do is to replenish the Social Security Trust Fund.
After getting the subpoena, you delete 33,000 emails, and then you acid wash them, or bleach them, as you would say. Very expensive process. So we're going to get a special prosecutor, and we're going to look into it, because you know what? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Secretary, it's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
I will totally accept the results of this great and historic presidential election if I win.
So, Jenny, could he actually win?
No freaking way!
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump. That's not going to happen.
Donald Trump will not become president.
He's not going to be president. Donald Trump is not going to be president of the United States. Take it to the bank.
Okay.
I guarantee it.
All right.
Thank you for coming out for one last rally before Election Day tomorrow. Let's make history together. Thank you, and God bless you.
Going into this night, where do we stand?
This is where we stood coming into the night. 268 to 204, so clearly an advantage for Secretary Clinton.
Florida has been going back and forth, just changed again. It's only 11,000 vote lead just now. It changed.
Math on your feet, I like this.
Anderson, this night is turning out to be a real nail-biter.
All along, the Trump campaign has been saying that Florida's a must-win for them. And I mean,
they can't win without it.
Donald Trump, we project, will win in Kentucky with its 8 electoral votes, in Indiana with its 11 electoral votes, West Virginia, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, Kansas with its 6 electoral votes.
The scene here is so different than it was a few hours ago when people were happy and relaxed. There are people who are just in shock, and they are just stunned at the idea that they were completely sure they were coming to this event to celebrate Hillary Clinton becoming the first female president, and now they are confronting the reality that they could be walking out of here perhaps expecting that Donald Trump is going to become president.
Georgia, Iowa, Utah, Wisconsin.
Hillary Clinton has called Donald Trump to concede the race.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Sorry to keep you waiting. Complicated business. Complicated. We did have a lot of fun fighting Hillary, didn't we? Right?
We pledge allegiance to one flag, and that flag is the American flag. From now on, it's going to be America first, okay? America first.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States. So help me God.
Congratulations.
From this
day forward, a new vision will govern our land. From this day forward, it's going to be only America first. America first. The forgotten men and women of our country will be forgotten no longer. Every decision on trade, on taxes, on immigration, on foreign affairs will be made to benefit American workers and American families. I will fight for you with every breath in my body, and I will never, ever let you down. We will bring back our jobs. We will bring back our borders. We will bring back our wealth. And we will bring back our dreams. Do not allow anyone to tell you that it cannot be done. No challenge can match the heart and fight and spirit of America. We will not fail. January 20th, 2017 will be remembered as the day the people became the rulers of this nation again.
TNC Marching Summit, please come in. This is Marine One. Be advised, Eagle is inbound. I repeat, Eagle is inbound.